Hello, dreamers, and welcome back. So we have Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusp, soft spot, letting your guard down. So this month for you guys, these next 3 to 4 weeks, um, and when I say month, it's like from when I'm starting to read, not from the beginning of the month. So the next 3 to 4 weeks, there is this energy of like you finally feeling like you can let your guard down. It's like there is this like stretch. Ooh, yeah, like whether it's your back cracking or whatever. And I know a lot of people make jokes about like when your back cracks, like, oh, you're getting old and this and that. But like for me personally, like laying down in bed before I go to sleep and like adjusting my back is like the best feeling in the world. It's like I feel like like free. And that's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up. Somebody that feels like this freedom, this new energy of like like, and those are the kids. I have the door open, so it is what it is, guys. Uh, they can get loud when they play video games, so just be aware. The Buster Lacina, Arla Nine, well, she is anyways, and he's just kind of like looking at me like I'm crazy. Those are my two dogs, just in case. But she is like knocked out like a freaking princess that she is. Anyways, I'm looking at it and I'm like I'm enjoying seeing them there, and I'm enjoying hearing the kids upstairs. My oldest is in his room, or his temporary room, until he finishes his. Um like he's working on his thing. I'm here, and it's like I'm literally like just taking this moment to like just breathe. I'm looking at my plants, and it's like there's beauty in everything, right? And I feel that that is the energy that you guys are embodying this month, where you're just looking at everything with different eyes, and you are embracing the beauty in everything. You're embracing the beauty and how far you've come. You've embracing the beauty and where, like, even the challenges that you have recently faced. It's like you're not even looking at them from a place of like, oh, that was hard, or this and that. It's like you're really in this space of gratefulness, and I really like it. For some of you, this is in connection with someone else. So if this is in regards to love, and finally being in a relationship and a partnership where you feel like you can be yourself, congratulations, and we'll definitely look into them when we do the love readings. But there is this energy of just like it's almost it almost feels like, okay, I've landed. I'm here. That is the energy that I'm picking up, and it's a really beautiful energy for you guys. And it's like this didn't come easy, to be honest with you, because I am picking up this energy of like somebody really working hard, or like really putting in a lot of work towards achieving this level of peacefulness, if that makes sense. Because it's almost kind of like those hard calls, or those hard choices that needed to be made, whether it was walking away from people, walking away from situations, walking away from opportunities, walking away from anything that was not serving you. Even though in those moments when you were taking those steps to walk away, it hurt, because I can feel the pain. I can feel like the heartbreaking. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that, oh, you walked away from like a relationship. It's this kind of like you walked away from a career that you really loved, but it's like you hit a point where it was done, right? And the way that, even though in that mist, like in that, how can I explain it? Like, give me a minute. Okay. So you were like in the midst of all this grief over whatever you walked away from. You didn't deny yourself the space to grieve it, right? You gave yourself that space because you knew that regardless of how long that grieving space was going to last, the outcome or coming out of it was going to be worth it. And now, like, this is like your reward, this space where now you get to be vulnerable. And what I mean by that is you don't have to have all these walls up. You don't have to have your guard up for everything. Does that make sense? Um, some of us sometimes in live our life, and I personally did this, and I did this for years, where my nervous system was shot because I was I continued to put myself in situations with different people, but it was the same thing that I didn't feel safe with. And what I mean by that is not like that somebody was like abusing me or anything like that. Um, for me, safeness comes from being honest, from being transparent, from showing up as you say you're gonna show up, from like not lying. These basic things of safety, when they weren't present with the individuals or the people that I surrounded myself with, my physical body was shut down. Like my nervous system was like, I was on like in a fight or flight mode, like 24/7. My adrenals were off the charts. It was insane. And even though some of these individuals are still in my life to a certain extent, there are very strong boundaries that are set in place. And when they were set in place, these individuals were upset and were trying to gaslight me and like, saying certain things, and I knew that I needed to stand my ground, right? Because I knew that even though it wasn't going to happen overnight, right? I wanted my body to get back to a place where I wasn't in a fight or flight mode 24/7. And that's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up. Somebody that, even though something was hard to let go of, something was hard to see through, you did it because you knew that the end result of that was for your peace of mind. It was for your betterment. And you are this month like finally feeling like you've arrived there, if that makes sense. For some of you, these are connections maybe that you're making with people. You're starting to attract different people vibrationally. This may be one specific person that maybe in a relationship or any type of partnership that you're in, that really allows you again to just be you. Like, you are enough, you're worth it. And maybe you've never had that before. Maybe you've been in connections or in relationships, whether romantic or platonic, where you have always been compared to other people, and it's like that is no longer the case. Like, your friends are accepting, these individuals that you're calling friends, or the significant other or whatever, is finally accepting you for who you are. A time to give rather than take. And I think that this is a beautiful energy for you guys, because you're finally allowing yourself to give yourself to the world. You're finally allowing yourself to show up as you, without any guards, without any agenda, without any any walls up. Like, you're allowing yourself to really just be you. And that is a view, like, it is a very vulnerable space, to be honest with you. And it is a space where, unfortunately, some people do take advantage. Some people do come into wanting to hurt, but it's almost kind of like like spirit is telling you, like, we got you. You're safe during this time. You're safe during this time of being yourself. You're safe during this time of giving of yourself and giving to yourself. And it's a very beautiful energy for you guys, and I'm very happy for you guys. Well, that is all that I have. As always, guys, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.